Welcome to the Book Pottery Club podcast. I'm Jessica, and I'm from Canada.
And I'm Leah from Germany.
Together, we dive deep into the world of fantasy books, exploring new stories and universes.
Yes.
Join us on this reading adventure. Whether you're a seasoned reader or new to the world of fantasy, there's a spot for you right here at our club.
Don't forget to subscribe and join us on this exciting journey through fantastical worlds. Welcome to the Book Pottery Club podcast.
Fourthwing.
Guys, finally, we've made it.
After much debate about what book to read next.
Yes. We're
getting on the hype.
Yeah.
We're getting on the hype train of Fourthwing.
Going on the hype train, and also it just makes sense because the second book's coming out in November.
Yeah.
So we think now is a good time to jump into Rebecca Yarros' world of dragons, I guess.
Yeah, it's really exciting.
Yes.
I'm super stoked to read this one. Okay, I've already read it twice.
Yeah.
Which is, like, kind of embarrassing because I found out about it, like, last month. I don't know what my problem is.
No, you just love to read. That's fine. I think that at one point we all been there.
It's kind of lame to read the same book, like, right after each other. And I want to read it again with you now.
Yes.
So, for the third time in, like, 1 month, I will read this book.
Fuck it, you'll.
I'm sorry. This is, like, so embarrassing. But whatever. It was a really good book, and it's been a long time since I read, like, a fantasy that, like, hit all the levels for me.
You want it? Okay,
yeah,
I'm
it had
excited.
the right romance. It had the right, like, fun aspect.
Okay.
And I loved dragons growing up.
Yeah, you said that.
Aragon.
Yeah.
I read, like, that series.
Yeah.
So, like, it's, I don't know, something about dragons is fun. And it's, like, fantasy, but it's, like, cool fantasy.
Cool fantasy.
Like, not, like, elite fantasy, but, like, yeah, we got dragons. Like,
yeah, it's
okay.
like, yeah.
Yeah, you got dragons.
Dragons, babe.
Yeah, let's go.
All right, yeah.
So we just kind of, I want to, like, to get your thoughts on
Mm-hmm.
what you think this book is going to be about.
Okay.
So my first one that came to mind is, what, like, time period do you think it's based in?
Well, interesting question. So I haven't read any of
Fourthwing.
Like
just read the back of the book.
just the description, that's it. On the timeline, I think it will be something like, it has college and, not college, but like this study academy vibe. I mean, I feel like it could be Harry Potter.
Harry Potter-ish.
Harry Potter-ish.
Okay.
So it's not really entirely Akutar,
Yeah.
but it's not where Crescent City is. Even though I haven't read Crescent City, I feel like Crescent City is extremely modern, and I don't think this is Fourthwing.
Okay, so you think Harry Potter. So you do think there's an aspect of, like, old world and new world?
Yeah.
Okay.
It keeps like this.
Like, do they have TVs? Do they have cell phones? Do they have...
That. Maybe, but they don't call it cell phones. And
Okay,
they don't call it, like, like in Harry Potter, they have
like, modern touches.
different ways to communicate, but yeah.
Like Telegram or whatever they're using in Harry Potter.
Right. Yeah, they're using telegrams or
what else?
they can port and
Yeah, there's, like,
stuff like that.
Okay, so, like, a mix.
Yeah,
kinda,
it's a
like,
mix.
old and new.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry.
I haven't even thought about that, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't give much away on the back of the book, so
Yeah.
there's not much to go off. But it just came to mind because I'm like, oh, yeah, like, when you think about it, when you've never read a book, you don't know what it's going to be based in, especially, like, a fantasy book,
Yeah.
because it's...
Oh, I kind of wish now it's going to be a bit modernish.
You want to be modern, okay.
Because now it gives it a whole new aspect. Because usually dragons is usually very medieval, Game of Thrones vibe, stuff like that.
Okay.
So it would be a fresh take on it. Kind of wish now it would be modern. I hope it is, yeah.
Okay, so you're hoping for modern.
Yeah.
I also wanted to read the first line of the book.
Okay.
But not like there's like a little, like, at every chapter, there's like a little
above,
bit,
right?
Yeah, like an above section, like a quote.
Okay.
But it's not like a quote, it's a quote from, like, some made up work from the world. Yeah. So that's what those are.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So the first quote is conscription day the first line is conscription day is the deadliest.
Conscription day? Can you say it again?
It's literally conscription day is the deadliest. So, like, conscription is, like, when you are, like, forced. Like, you conscript into the military. Like, you...
Okay. When you have to go to the military, you're forced into it. It's the deadliest.
Like, it's not, like, forced, but, like, you're, like, signing up to be in it.
Okay. And you want me, sorry, you want me to know what I think about it?
Yeah, what do you think is gonna, like, what do you think of that line? What do you think about the book with that line?
I mean, the description gave away that there's different quadrants, right?
Yes.
And then there's the relationship between what are they called, riders and dragons or cadets.
Yeah.
That like compete to be dragon riders,
Yes.
something like that. So I guess it's about this.
Yeah.
So it's I can't pronounce it, but
Conscription.
Okay, yeah,
in the C-Day.
Or D-Day, whatever.
Yeah, not D-Day.
C-Day is I think about that. So it's about when the cadets go choose or try to choose the dragons, because the dragons are killing a lot of cadets on the way, because I think the description gave away that they only choose really strong riders.
Yes.
And that's why a lot of that's why C-Day is the deadliest, because all the weak ones die because the dragons just poof them.
This is an interesting take on it. Okay, I like it. Conscriptions. They choose their.
So excited what it is now. God.
So they choose their dragons on conscription day.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or the dragon choose them. Like that's
yeah.
It's the other way around.
Yeah. What do you think about like it at the back of the book it says like Violet is forced.
Yeah. I actually.
Oh, you have? Okay, good. Give me your thoughts. What do you have reading the synopsis?
My thought was, because the mother was mentioned quite often for a description. It's like, okay.
Yeah.
She might be a bigger role here. Why should a mother send her porcelain little daughter?
Yeah.
That was meant for books and history, like I think for the scribe quadrant.
Yeah.
Into fights. What's her intention with it? Like, why is she doing it? I think, that was...
Why? Okay.
Like, why? I'm asking that. And does she want to get rid of her? Or does Violet has some mother complex and just does whatever her mother wants to do?
Oh, okay.
But I think we'll get a portion of mother complex in the book.
Okay.
That's very rare, usually, at least in fantasy. So it's usually father complex or something like that, like Nesta and her dad. But I actually know he had mother complex too. Anyway,
okay.
I think because of her, like, she does whatever her mother says, she'll do it, even though she know she could die.
Okay.
She will not die. I mean, she is the main character of the book. But that's why she's forced, because she knows that is a quadrant. She will not. That's not for her.
Yeah.
But it's a good question. Like, why is she forcing her?
Yeah, why?
I think there's an agenda. Like, the mom is probably some really...
It does say she's a commanding general.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, she is some character, definitely. I think she controls everything her daughter does.
Okay, mom controls daughter, yes.
Yeah.
So the synopsis kind of gives, like, it gives you a decent idea.
Yeah.
And more so the beginning of the book.
Yeah. It's interesting how description actually can make you think about it so much.
Yeah, you're like, what? Wait, what? I didn't read the synopsis before I read the book, so
okay.
I had no time to think on this.
Yeah.
So she's smaller than everyone else.
Yeah.
It says. What do you think about that? Like, why? What does that mean? Like.
I haven't even think about that, to be honest. Maybe there are some creatures in that world.
Creatures,
yeah,
okay.
Not just humans. Maybe she is a kind of creature, fae being that is just not like Harry Potter actually. Like, there is some maybe elves that were not supposed to be wizards, and wizards are strong and do this and that.
Okay, like she's some other
species maybe.
Okay.
And if not, then she's just this really. That's what I'm imagining her right now. It fits the story with the mom. Maybe she's really just this shy little girl. I imagine her malnourished and just, obeying everything her mom says and, never being rebellious.
Okay.
So, yeah, this is what I think when I hear that she's like this little broken. She talks about it, like, she talks about herself as, I think in the description, as this broken small thing.
It says but when you're smaller than everyone else and your body is brittle, death is only a heartbeat away. And dragons don't bond to fragile humans. So it does say she's human.
She is human then, yeah. Wait, maybe she's sick.
Okay.
Maybe she's sick because
Okay.
she's fragile, brittle,
Yeah. Sick.
sick. No, she's sick actually. She has an illness, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh my God. Are we getting into something from Nicholas Sparks where she has cancer and then they get together?
Oh no! Don't say that.
No Nicholas Sparks here. No.
Okay. So you think she has some illness or like something that makes her weaker?
Maybe
Okay.
I think that's better. I take back the whole creature thing. So it's more the illness and sickness.
Okay.
Thing. Yeah. Maybe it's nothing that will kill her, but something that definitely impacts her life, and that's why she was meant to be for the scribe quadrant.
Yeah. So she's
Yeah.
okay.
Hmm.
This is good. And then what do you think about this? There are fewer dragons willing to bond than cadets.
So which sorry.
Okay, so I'm gonna read this one and
Yeah.
then like kind of get your thoughts. With fewer dragons willing to bond than cadets, most would kill Violet to better their own chances of success. The rest would kill her just for being her mother's daughter. Like Xaden Ryerson, the most powerful and ruthless wing leader in the Riders Quadrant.
So much to take in. Wait.
Right? So fewer
This
dragons.
description is so good. No,
Yeah,
think about it. Great job. Yeah. So fewer dragons.
Yes.
It sounds to me like the dragons are kind of vanishing with each time, like year, whatever there is timeline.
Okay.
Maybe I had a thought about it because there was also later in the description it says there's a corrupt leadership that has a secret. So maybe they are linked to that, the vanishing dragons. But then I don't know. But anyway, so yeah, I think dragons are kind of dying out.
Okay, they're dying out.
Yeah.
And you think, so you were saying they'll pick their dragons like at the beginning and then like go through.
And not right away. I think they do. I think they have to do some like prep, maybe 1 year or half a year of prep.
Yeah.
And then like the moment comes of sea day.
Yeah.
If it's sea day, and then once they have their dragon, then the actual training starts to become a wing leader, rider, whatever.
Okay.
Yeah.
So conscription day will be the day you pick your dragons.
Yeah. It's not right away when you enter the academy, but like it's a mid exam you do.
Oh yeah, you get a dragon like midway
yeah.
through. Okay, like instead of having finals.
Yeah.
Like semester finals. You have.
Oh wait, but then
picking.
again, the description says there's 2 ways to leave the academy. It's graduate or die.
Yeah.
Maybe actually I changed my theory then. Maybe sea day is the graduation.
Conscription day is the graduation day. Okay.
Maybe. Because you either graduate or you die because of the freaking dragon. But once you graduate, I guess you still stay at the... I think it's at the academy. It's like Hogwarts. You're still there and still doing stuff, right? So
you stay once you pick your dragon.
Yes, but in a way of like maybe Xaden is, for example, now a wing leader and teaches others and is also involved in war and stuff like that.
Okay.
So it's kind of like half school, half just an institute for stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Involved in war.
Yeah.
Interesting.
You make me so curious. I would love to pick up the book like right away.
Like, give it to me. Read the first little bit.
So good.
Okay. You stay once you have a dragon. That's what you said.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, not forced. I think you can also leave, but
okay.
I think you're staying.
Okay.
Yeah.
And like Hogwarts.
Yeah.
Like have levels
Hogwarts.
to it.
Yeah. You can also leave and come back. Whatever. Like
Okay.
you're part of the institute now.
Yeah, you're part of the community.
Yeah. That's what I mean. Yeah.
And it does say something about a war outside that grows more deadly. And the kingdom's protective wards are failing. And the death toll continues to rise. Whoa, what does this mean?
I would like to know that too, Jess.
Okay.
Yeah, I wrote down there's a war coming up and a corrupt leadership. So maybe that's interlinked because the wardens are failing even more. I think there's a black sheep inside the leadership that maybe wants the war.
Wants war, okay.
Yeah,
and then wants the wards to fail.
Yeah, like trying to sabotage everything from within.
Why do you think they have dragons?
That's, oh my god, I had the question. Why does the school exist?
Why do they have dragons?
Are there dragon riders, and like why are they needed? Like why do you need people to ride dragons?
Yeah. Why?
And I don't know.
If they have wards, like wards are usually protected.
Yes. Oh, there's so much thinking right now in my head. I think it's interlinked with the war probably, because there's something probably that the warden can't hold off, so they need the dragons. I think the dragons and the riders probably are more of a military weapon.
Dragons, riders, or military.
That's what they used for.
And what do you think the scribe's quadrant then is about?
A quadrant, at least how I understood, is I wouldn't compare it as a house in Harry Potter, but it's more of a, you belong to this group of community. So we have the group of scientists, the group of let's say the riders, like the warriors. Then you have groups of like that.
Okay,
so that's a squadron, I think.
Yeah. Okay, that's pretty good. Like like
each category. Potter. Yeah.
Okay.
Which makes sense also that Violet was meant for the more, quiet life at the scribe quadrant.
Academic.
Yeah, academic, but then like
her mom's like, whoa,
you gotta be soldier now.
Yeah. Yes, and what else? I would like to know. Okay, this is like this is like the quote at the beginning of the book.
Yeah.
Which is like you've probably seen on TikTok if you're ever on TikTok, but like a dragon without its rider is a tragedy. A rider without their dragon is dead. What does that mean? A dragon without its rider is a tragedy.
Yeah.
A rider without their dragon is dead. That's Article 1, Section 1 of the Dragon Riders Codex.
God. Okay. How about this now?
Okay.
Then? Okay.
Theories, let's go.
Theories. I think based just on that quote that maybe, and the quote is coming out of that world, right?
Yeah.
That maybe actually dragons and humans need bonds to survive. Not survive, but like it's like the mate thing. You mate with somebody and you have a connection, and I think that might be with the dragon and the rider. That's why a dragon needs a rider. Yeah. Because it needs this mate. Yeah. But it also, I don't want to use the word mate.
But mate is like the wrong word. Like partner. Like partner. Yeah. Like you like. Mate's like
kind of like the connection. Yeah. But the rider without a dragon is dead. Interesting.
Really interesting, right?
Dang, I haven't thought about that deep about that quote.
Okay. And it comes from the Dragon Riders Codex. Article 1, Section 1, the Dragon Riders Codex.
So it's very first thing would be like in the Bible of Dragon Riders.
Yeah.
The book of Dragon Riders. There must be a soul connection then. So that the dragons choose their people. So that's why they can maybe survive without the human being. But once a human being does a connection with the dragon and the dragon dies, he dies too.
Interesting.
That's the bargain they go into. Maybe, yeah. Ooh, that would be sick. I would love that. That would be so cool.
So like the power dynamic is that dragons are more powerful. Or like have more control.
I mean, yeah, they're the magical beings in that sense. So they give you the power. Okay. They choose you. They see you as a strong partner. They're like, okay, I want you in my squad.
Yeah.
And they also share their powers with you. But when you die, they kind of like, oh, it's sad, it's a tragedy. But when they die, you lose also the powers and your life.
Wow.
Okay. Yeah. They're like kind of, oh my god, imagine. No. I mean, you know what's happening.
I know.
It's so funny. I want to know.
I'm trying not to give any spoilers away.
You're good at it though. Like,
I just ask you questions. I just agree. Like, what if I'm leading you astray? You'll never know.
You should though.
But I don't want to give anything away. But I just thought like, oh, that's an interesting.
Yeah, no. I mean, that's what I mean. Like, keep it that neutral. It makes me want to think more about theories, actually. And
the only other name that's mentioned in the synopsis is Xaden Ryerson. Who's this?
Oh, come on, Jess. We both know it. Both know it. Violet and Xaden will be a thing, 100%.
Violet X Xaden, 1,000,000%.
100%. There will be spice between them. There will be enemies to lava stroke.
Why are they enemies, though? Why do you think they're enemies?
Because he thinks she's just this really brittle, weak thing and should not be in his squadron.
Okay.
And he's mad about it. Like, why is she even here?
Okay.
And I think, yeah, the hate is coming more from him.
More from him? Okay.
At the beginning. But once she, like, how do you say it, proves herself.
Yeah.
And gets stronger, which she probably will. I get it, Jess.
Okay, go.
I get it.
Go, what do you got?
The whole power thing makes sense now. The connection between them. The one dragon will choose her.
Okay.
And give her his powers, and then she's not brittle anymore.
Oh,
she's not sick anymore. She doesn't have the illness. Maybe she has it, but like she actually gets a power. And then once she gets a power, she's mad at him because she treated her so bad. Mm-hmm. But then he finds her attractive, and she does too. And they're like, "Oh my god, we're a thing now." Yeah, that's what that will happen.
Together because of the dragons. Because she becomes powerful.
Yeah. I'm thinking, like, did you lead me that way to think that?
Did I?
Or did I do it myself? Like, I don't know.
Oh no.
Oh, that was so cool. I hope it's really that.
I'm really excited with what you've said so far. I need you to read this book. I'm so excited.
It will be so good.
I'm literally so excited for you to read this.
Oh my god, I am too.
Like, every day we're filming a podcast episode because there's no way you're stopping.
Thank you for doing this with me.
Yeah. Okay, what do you... So, I think that pretty much covers the synopsis, like the back. We covered a little bit. So, any other thoughts on the book? Like,
I think that's it, actually. It's everything I also wrote down. So,
okay.
Yeah, exciting about it. I don't know why.
What?
I don't know why, but...
What? Come on, you gotta share.
I don't want to say it.
Say it.
You know, those fantasy books, you always have spice in the weirdest ways and places.
Yeah.
So at one point in Akutar, for example, Risen Fire had it in the air.
Yeah.
So maybe in this book some spice will happen on an actual dragon.
Oh my god.
I kind of think it will not, but because they have a bond.
So we're already thinking about spice.
Oh god, there will be spice, girl.
Spice.
No, there will be 100%
the dragon.
Because
this is interesting turn of events. Leah's mind is.
I was just thinking because we talked all about all fantasy aspects, but we have this one aspect that makes a fantasy a romance, and that's our little spice and enemy to lover stroke. So I don't think it will happen, but maybe.
Okay. Because it's just a fun tidbit.
It's just a fun thought I had. But it would be weird, I think, because if they have the bond with the dragon, if that's right what I said, it would be like, I don't know, they can maybe reach each other's minds, and then they're on top, like, oh no, that's getting awkward. Forget what I said.
I'm definitely bringing this one back.
Don't.
Oh, I love your thoughts on the book.
Okay.
Like, you actually give so much good, like, analysis. I don't know if it's true.
Description.
I don't know if it's true.
Yeah.
But,
I mean... You don't know, right?
I don't know. Could it be true? But you definitely analyzed it really well. Like, I think that's interesting.
Yeah.
I've never read, like, a synopsis and thought about it this intensely.
Right?
Yeah. Just, like, reading the first line, like, what does this mean? What is conscription day?
Oh, actually, you're right. Like, since we started a podcast, I started to be super analytical.
Yeah.
And even I never, like, descriptions. I just read them. So, like, sounds interesting. Let's do it. But, yeah, no. And the synopsis is written so well, I gotta say. Like, now, after analyzing, wow, like, synopsis actually gives you a lot of...
It really does, I know.
A lot of content. Like, oh, God.
Having read the book and reading that, I'm like, oh, I missed a lot. I could have found out a lot. So I'm really excited.
Yeah.
So let's go.
And we got some new Would You Rather questions also with Fourth Wing, like when we come up with it.
Yeah, definitely.
Excited for that, too.
We'll have the Would You Rather. We'll have spice rating.
More conspiracy
What is our
theories?
stair count? I don't know what that's going to be this time.
Yeah, a new stair count.
From like Silver Flames, we did how many stairs Nesta did.
How high did Violet fly this day?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm really excited. Let's go.
So next episode will be chapter 10. Oh, sorry, chapter 1 to 10.
1 through 10.
Let's do it.
Episode.
That's a wrap.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.